Hey guys, now I'm gonna back here for that video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my no clip series in Madden 25, where we no clip inside and outside of every single stadium in Madden 25. Today we are doing the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium, and let's just see how this shakes out. So first off, they have this little Steelers thing right here where there's nothing behind it. So, the thing weird about the Steelers Stadium is they have that locker room over there, right? And then they have two over here. But one of them over here... Actually, no, never mind. I thought one of them was going to be the same as that, but it is not, actually. So, they do have a locker room that actually goes to this random... I guess this is like a garage door type of concept here. And they'll also... Actually, wait, no, there isn't. That door right there just falls into the void. You go through that door and you're GG, bro. Like, no one's ever heard from you again. Something might be going on there. I don't know. Anyway, though, you go through here and you have a window. Is that a window out to the void? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, this is just kind of janky. This door goes to the void and then that window is to the void. Looks like a jail cell in here. Okay, so... I don't know what's going on with the whole Pittsburgh situation here, but that's kind of weird. Now, of course, keep in mind this is no longer called Heinz Field. There used to be a gigantic ketchup bottle at the end zone. This is now, what, Alliance Field, I believe it's called now. Got Mr. Fizz. And this is the first stadium of Madden 25 that has this weird thing that was in every stadium in Madden 24. They used to always put actual fans inside the venues. They stopped doing that, thankfully, in Madden 25 for every stadium so far, except for the Steelers, it looks like. The Steelers is the only stadium that they actually did it again for, which is kind of crazy. Welcome, welcome. EA Gate A East. Okay, we have the Champions Club. We have the entrance, which, yes, it is an entrance to, honestly, a little cool cafe. If you could actually, like, you know, have light in here, it would be a lot cooler. And if you could actually see outside of here, it would also be a lot cooler. You know, if there was a little bit of enhancements that needs to be made on that Champions Club for it to be really dope, but still kind of cool. You got Champions Club entrance west, and then you do have this little map of the stadium to kind of help you out, to, you know, tell you where to go and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of a little cool thing right there. You do have entrance, no bags or purses or items subject to inspection are permitted in this line. So again, you know, I believe, I haven't been to a stadium in a bit, but I know for some stadium, I've been to the Ravens Stadium a couple times, they do tell you that you could have bags, but it has to be clear, see-through bags. You can't have a bag that's not see-through. And they do inspect it greatly. Like, they go crazy inspecting it. So I guess there probably is a line for if you do have bags. And then there's probably a line for people who don't have bags, so they can get the people who don't have bags through this, you know, through the checkout. Well, not checkout, but through the check-in process as fast as possible. Especially when you have like 70,000 fans. You want to get this, you know, through as quick as possible. This stadium is so weird. Like, most of the stadium is, you don't even realize it's really a stadium. Welcome to the Great Hall. Oh yeah, I love this spot. I wish it wasn't so dark in here. But they have Lombardi trophies right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lombardi trophies right here. They also got the vendors right here, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, they don't really have any actual names for the vendors. All the guys right here are glow in the dark for some reason. Not sure what you know, superpower they got. But apparently they are glow in the dark. We've seen this before with Steelers Stadium, that some fans just glow in the dark. Not sure exactly why, but yeah. So kind of from a side angle here, it is always weird looking at Steelers Stadium. Just how they have it set up is kind of like weird. I don't know. It's just like every other stadium, you know, anywhere you look, you're going to have so much branding and so much stuff going on. Steelers Stadium, not really. And also, what is this? So, this is like a pathway, I guess. Okay. I guess it's not that weird. You have a trash can right there. You do have a tent right here, which apparently people are waiting for no reason. You do have Panthers tickets because obviously their college football team is the Pittsburgh Panthers. And I believe they have the same stadium. They share the same stadium. You have the Steelers, Panthers, Steelers, Panthers. Now, this is just a lot of walkways over here, so we're not going to get too much into this. But yes, these are walkways that get to the stadium. Now, we do have a top part right here, which obviously has more vendors and also has more, you know, sitting around tables. You can sit around and eat and, you know, talk to your friends. Again, not really focused on the vendors, it looks like. They don't really have any vendors in this, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Some stadiums do not, some stadiums do. There's a high emphasis on this stadium when it comes to the EA Sports content, man. EA Sports logos are all over this stadium. Holy crap. I never thought I'd see that many things about EA Sports in one stadium. I don't know, man. Akershire Stadium, and again, like I said, that's right there. You have a giant billboard right there. So that's the stadium. Very plain, basic, you know, looks good to be honest, but, you know, nothing too crazy insane. Usually Steelers Stadium, I usually like to customize it myself and go in here and do it all myself. Because I like to add some things to these stadiums. And the Steelers Stadium is another stadium that I feel like is very much a blank canvas. Because a lot of this stuff is just so kind of open and kind of bland that you can really go through it and add a lot to it yourself. So this is a stadium I'm probably going to edit first. And I'll probably have a new updated version of this stadium sometime soon. But let's look at outside of this. We got the Science Center. Let's go. Nice. Science. All right. So that was actually a very bland Science Center, to be honest with you. Now, usually the Steelers do have a very small map, so I'm going to not expect too much. Over here, you do have the water. Wow, the elevation of this is crazy. You do have the water. You have a floating island right here, so that's very interesting. You do have the famous blimp that's always in the air. Studies show that has been floating there for 65 billion years. It's actually older than the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs saw the blimp and said, no, we're not messing with it. So you also have this little hill over here. Now, this is something that EA does with this, which I think is hilarious. Instead of doing a 2D texture, which they like to do sometimes, for this, they kind of just put a gigantic hill on the side, and that blocks everything off. That pretty much blocks everything off, and that's how they handle stuff. So they do have railroad system here. They also have a highway that goes to this bridge that is going to be the yellow bridge, which is actually kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. Then the highway system goes off to here, and then there is the other bridge here, which again is another yellow bridge. So double yellow bridges. And then we go down to downtown Pittsburgh. And this is where every Steelers fan goes to learn how to fight. I believe when Steelers fans come out of the womb, they just put them in the middle of downtown Pittsburgh, even when they're like 1 year old. They just put them out downtown Pittsburgh, they give them a Bud Light bottle, and they say, fight. And they have to fight. It's a true story. Anyway, though, yeah, no, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they know how to fight, man. They know how to tussle. They're very, very strong individuals. But it's also because, you know, you got the steel mills. That's how they get the name the Steelers, the steel mills. They're a blue collar, kind of more redneckish type of thing, you know, type of people. And hey, listen, I will say this. I do love rednecks. Rednecks are awesome, man. You know, they're beat your butt, make you lose some teeth, and then get beers with you after. That's kind of how Steelers fans are. They don't let you talk crap. If you talk crap, you gotta, you know, you gotta give it. You gotta back up your words. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so a lot of this ground is just not showing, and I think it's because the elevation is so freaking high. I just can't see a lot of this ground, but for the most part, I mean, okay. It's not bad. It's a very small map, like always, when it comes to this team. For whatever reason, EA does not like to, get to that big of a map. They don't even have the baseball stadium, the Pittsburgh Pirates. They didn't even do the Pittsburgh Pirates Stadium, bro. I'm pretty sure they have done they have fully, done every single stadium in Madden for baseball teams, in every single football team stadium, but they did not do the Steelers one. The Pirates, who really aren't a great team at all, does not get the love from EA Sports. Instead, EA brands the crap out of the Steelers Stadium here. It's pretty much how it works. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. I'll see you guys next one.